And hello everybody, welcome to another series. We are going to be playing Tactical Breach Wizards, XCOM style, tactics game, but with, well, I guess tactics game probably isn't the right term for it because it's more things like the Disguise series and whatnot, but you probably know what I mean. This is, guns, wizards, everything kind of fun, so I've been wanting to check this out. Very new, finally playing something that's like just recently come out and not a decade old, so I just wanted to see what it's like and see how it goes. And I think one of the cool things from looking into it is it prioritizes being able to experiment and like make the best you can instead of forcing you to like have to live with negative consequences and stuff like that. And of course we're just gonna go with default. Godasa straight. This hack is a mage actual. We're in position, suppression hex is online. We're in control, charms up, breach cliffs are hot. Alright, Zan. What's Foresight telling you? I'm seeing the Sprig Acolytes. What's up with Silence Mac 10s? Want me to leave you one? You're losing your touch? Sure, I'll pick up the slack. Alright, let's do this. Bang, bang. Left you an easy one, Zan. Patronizing. The controls, just select, issue order. Create a laptop. Oh, duh, right click. And we'll use you. Button to proceed. What are we doing here, Liv? They've got us raiding a Druid Mafia smuggling ship. How is this a military op? You don't ask those kind of questions, Zan. You know I sleep better than you. You don't care who we're extracting. You're good with using force and metal and water, because we're not finding out in the corridor. So you don't care who we're extracting? Young adult male, what do you want? His dating profile? You can ask him if he likes long walks on the beach after we stop the shrub mob, filleting him with the barrel cactus. Wow, what a... God, this is going to be awful for me with how awful I am at reading, apparently. You know what, cool. You're good at using force and middle and waters. Going quick and clean like I taught you, and they'll never know what hit them. I feel like that didn't address the substance of my questions, but I guess it's not the time. Because we're moving out in the corridor. Or we're not finding out in the corridor. Alright, so what's behind door number 2? Let's see, 4 hostiles, more sprigs, and an Eller Shrub Lord. You good for 3? Good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. Oh gee, thanks. See, everyone needs a friend like this in their life to help you feel useful. That was only 2. I'm letting you blossom. Okay. We're gonna move here. Shoot the enemy you can't take cover from. Sounds like you. Use the take cover ability, or you'll be shot at the end of your turn. Yes, we can do that. Perfect enter to commit everything you tell to proceed. I am for sure east. So we'll get rid of you, and we'll use the laptop. Somebody say door number 3? Alright, what's next? 2 sprigs and a great oak and a ghillie suit. The great oak is wearing a ghillie suit? It is, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? Maybe they want to be mistaken for a sniper. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach! So we can move the laptop. And we're just going to use the laptop first. Okay. Drinking that sweet tutorialization while you can. Also, I love that with language and stuff like that, because in this it's using an S, but depending upon like where you're from, you'll either default to an S or a Z. And I don't know about this because it's like I don't know if this is technically like a real world quote unquote quote, but I think both are like equally valid. So we're on the action phase for C phase and then enemy turn. So we're gonna do that, and we're just gonna knock you out. Get you through the window, and then we'll end turn to commit everything. Like, oh boy, I sure do love committing. And then so we just attack the Shrub Lord. Can't take him. Can you dodge this? You're the one with foresight. You tell me. Use the 4C button. Ooh. Sounds like somebody was having a bad time. You can always rewind all the way back to the start of your turn. Try it now. Move close enough so Shrub Lord attacks or targets you instead. Oh, I guess. Alright, I'll take the hit. But you owe me for a mending vial for after this. See the outcome. Yep, he shoots me. Oh, but then our buddy gets him instead. Yeah, and then we'll use end turn to commit. Also, can I just say, I love that this game on the done button has a fucking "are you sure" option. It's extremely helpful. So perfect end turn to commit everything. Done and proceed. Cool. Alright, Intel said this is where they're holding the asset. You see him? Yeah, they've got him bound and pegged. I don't like this. But he's not a fan either. Actually, want to actually extract him, or should we sit around wringing our hands about it for another 5 years? I don't know, I was like, being bound and bagged couldn't be that bad, I'm sure. I guess depending on who's doing it. Sorry if I wasted 2 seconds for seeing 80 different ways a hostage extraction could end up with one or all of us dead. If any of your melodramatic fantasies come true and you know your orders, the asset is priority. You have to blink him out of here yourself, you do it. So did you just admit you could fail? Are you okay? You're just indulging your insecurities and stop clutching your crystals. You gonna breach this here? Dang, it's brutal. Ooh, and we got some nice little intro credits. We love it. What the hell? You have time to deal with one threat. Try saving Liv and see if they shoot the hostage. Try shooting the hostage and see if Liv can save herself. Me too, buddy. It was like, just extract her. What the hell is that thing? Okay, so we'll come here. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, can we just... Can we set it up, or we actually just... Oh, okay. So it's like, I would love to just see if we can find a way to ruin it for everyone. You rewind and try your other objectives? Okay, I guess we can do that. Actually, I'm curious. Oh no, because he's going to target this person no matter what. I'm going to use 4C to see how this plays out. Shit, I can't save them both. I think this is the only call. Yeah, so we have to save the hostage, and we can't do anything to save either of them, so like, you know. Over here. Let's go to WizTac, requesting immediate blink out. Have the asset, but something got Kennedy. Ooh, nice little splash screen. Oh, and it helps because I'm such a huge nerd for magic and stuff like that too. It's 10 out of 10. I'm excited. Rushwater PD, the DSR. Nowish. So let me get this straight. Notorious Druid Mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor? The first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch with every cop loves to hate. Jen Kellen, PI. Like, God, both of these are such me answers though. Being near locations is my passion. Just like graphic design. What is it going to take to stop you inserting yourself into every missing person case we investigate? I mean, you could try finding the people, but I genuinely didn't know you were looking for a Wexler. His sister said you ignored her. Then I hope you've learned your lesson about getting your information from hysterical civilians with a personal connection to the case. And here I'm thinking you'd been dismissive. Alright, so you hear a shot, you burst in with these breaching glyphs, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. A-haired woman, good looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical gloves, and a gun. No, she'd put the gun down. And you went for it even with all your spells and trinkets? It's more about her not getting the gun. I tried to throw lightning at unarmed strangers. It's actually more dangerous than anything I cast. Ah, yeah, at the end of the day, guns are the real villain. Let's see. Yeah, I tried not to throw lightning at unarmed strangers. What happened? She got there first. I'm dead now. Count. I got it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran. And then you guys showed up with a fucking traffic warlock. He sighs. What's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I'd already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the seat. And he put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job. Like, if you were backed up, and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? Next time you call us, stay put and leave your wand at home. Oh, trust me, I always got my wand on. Oh. Did you get her? Can you unhex my cart, please? Fine, you're welcome, by the way. Can you unhex my cart, please? I'm not insured for temporal curses. I have to take that up with craft and arcana control. Okay, this already, in the first, 15 minutes, had a really, really cool premise for the world building. Jesus. I don't know why people let me speak, because I can't really seem to do that well most of the time. But I love the idea of, like, modern technology mixed with magic like this, and being stuck in situations where it's like, oh, cool, I literally, my car has been hexed. Not just like a simple boot that maybe, magic could help you get rid of, but you're like, oh, cool, I'm not good enough with this, I am just kind of shit out of luck. Did you get her? We have someone matching the description in custody, yes. Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI, a provisional PI, get out of here. They also do a good job of the pacing with the dialogue through... I love being a nerd about stuff like this and being like, this is cool. Fine, you're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Hey, did you know your station is on fire? What? Yep. You're too late to stop me. I don't know who you are? Oh. You're not Zan Vesker, Navy SEAL? Nope. My name's Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. I haven't seen him in years. Well, prepare to burn. Oh, no thanks. Alright. Love it, just nice little nonchalant, like, no thanks, I'm good. So what, we do a little something like this, and then we shoot you out the window. Defenestrate, verb, throw out of a window. I love a nice little, descriptive glossary. Zone 1 of 6 clear. Knock out all enemies done. Efficient, clean, fast. Yep, that's how they know me. Okay. Zan, I was just talking about you. Jen? What are you doing here? Solving a murder. How about you? Being arrested for Miami? It's a list at this point. I think I'm part of the team raiding the station. I said with Zan guys, I'll vouch for him. No one cares. Remember what it means if I get the signal, right? 1 second on the clock? I remember. That's enough. On your knees. Now. Save Zan this turn. Ah. Chain Bolt costs 1 action, 1 mana. Gonna bolt through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. It looks like it's got 2 knockbacks, so if they hit a wall, remain knockback is taken as damage. Knockback ignores armor. I think it should be get you. Ew, thanks. Sorry it came to that. One of those guys kinda had it coming. And the others? Didn't know them, but that'll be fine. I cast slow vol wards on all the windows. It's just like in Spider-Man where you knock people off buildings and it's like, oh, but don't worry, I caught him and stuck him to the side with the, you know, cheeky little web swing, or web bolt. Boom, efficient, clean. Not fast though, apparently. So, how have you been? Terrible, thanks. How about you? What have you been up to? The team casting its way through the station right now is led by my former CEO, Liv Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. Cool. Do you get medical with that? I have some follow-ups, but I guess we should also. I love the thought of being like, okay, cool. Yeah, do you get medical with that? No, and it's becoming an issue. Listen, these guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. What are we gonna do when we open this? 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforce, they're tough. I suggest we try and put them through a window. You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen. I do want to try throwing this problem through this window, though. Really? How hard are you throwing? Oh. Sounds like you want to demonstrate. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Breach. Redeploy Zan. You can position wizards at the start of a level. Use the redeploy ability to move Zan to the breach position at the other door. Ooh, okay. So we'll redeploy you here. And then we're gonna have you breach. Now, I get it. We do that so we get him to go this way. And then when we switch to us, we do this and shoot him out the window. Now we can just come over here, laptop. Yeah, and we're done. Okay. Efficient, clean, not fast, but hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta take it slow. Alright, so what is your foremost you have against Rushwater PD? I don't know. What's your overall objective? Who is a fire guy, or what's your overall objective? I don't know. Alright, you know what? Fair enough. Who's she working for? Reactor. Great, and what's their objective? I don't know. Alright, well. What about the fire guy? He asked after you, by the way. Oh, really? That's nice. No, I don't know who that is. Right, maybe we'll stick to Liv. How long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Need someone with investigative skills. ... Zan. I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. But don't worry, now you got me. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite our obvious talent. And I'm hiring if you're interested. Yeah, what does it pay? We gotta... Nothing, I'm broke. You know what? Fair enough. That's actually very competitive with what I'm writing right now. Take a look at your files. Files, right. Zan. I'll make some. Never mind, what's up next? Another enforcement, bad news, no windows. Well, we could just shun him around until he gets frustrated he goes home. I like it as a mental image, but I'm not convinced it's strategically watertight. Don't worry, I've got this. I can set up a shot that'll knock him flat if he comes my way. Why don't you just use that all the time? It's a time thing. You've got to set it up in empty space and hope they walk into it. Why? It's an amethyst jacketed time crystal that exists in all places along its trajectory simultaneously. So when you touch it, it's like getting shot in the past, present, future, and a fourth time phase mortals can't perceive. And that makes you fall down. Makes sense. Breach? Breach. Oh, I love magic stuff so much. Okay, so we'll do... We're gonna take ourselves, move here, do this, predictable. And luckily, so this goes just all the way through this way. And we'll see if it works. It does. Cool. Heads up, reinforcements. Yeah. We should put a ward on that door. I guess maybe we'll do a little more predictive thing, and then yeah, I'm fine with that. Alright, and say we take the real question is, okay, all we need to do is just set them there, and then we can do that. And then sealing a door is a free action. You don't need to seal doors that have no enemies left. Okay. Dang, no efficiency bonus for me this time? What's the plan this time? I don't know. Improvise. Inspiring. I mean, you know what? There's something I'm good at doing, is it's improvising. Okay. I guess we'll come here. We'll move ourselves, say, here. Take care of you, take care of you. And then we'll take cover here. You, on the other hand, are going to breach here. Okay. What if we move you here? Ooh, ouch. Okay. Never mind. Alright. So, breach. Okay. Okay. So we should probably take care of you first. So, breach. Move in here. We'll hit you. Like this. Like this. Take cover. You will move here. And then take cover. And oh, I should have just foresaw, but okay. So what if we move here? We do protective bolt. Oh, okay, so we can't do it where somebody already is at. Okay. Shoots in the foresee phase can change their target during a turn if a better one comes along, but can't change once the foresee phase starts. Okay. So say we do this, right? And then we hit you with a static blast. Oh, actually, hold on. What if we do this? Let's see. this is gonna be a little funky, but we do this, right? And then we take you and move you here. And then you do this. And now when we proceed, it's gonna do that. Yeah. Look at us. Do that. We open the security door and then we're golden. Definitely not quick at all, but... Alright, this is it. The way out. It's on the way to the way out. Wait, you haven't been leading us out of here this whole time? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. You know, we're in a police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time? Sure, but there's no sense rushing. I didn't know about the transcend time thing, but the rest of that was on my radar. I'll be honest, I did forget 30 to 40% of that, but we're here now. That's me. My awful memory. So where are we headed? This obviously leads to the holding cells. There's someone there that I need to talk to. You're working at Case now? Let it out. Look, I've been calling myself a PI for a year now, and I've had a grand total of 3 cases in the last 2 months. And 2 of them couldn't pay. Continue ranting. Jaden Wexler was the last one on my docket, maybe ever, and today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head. By a doctor. Continue ranting, vaguely aware you might be oversharing, but I'm gonna rein it in at this point. I'm too late to save and I'm too late to get paid, but I've got one last chance to find out why he died before what we just did makes me a fugitive or a prisoner. And if I don't take it, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm sorry, Jen. For a second I forgot what it cost you to save me back there. I won't forget again. I mean, I already did. Inside of an hour? Yeah, so my track record isn't great so far, but I'll try. Whatever you need, I've got your back. Thanks. What are we about to walk into? A mess? You ready? No, but that's not gonna change. I was born ready, or... I wasn't born ready, but in the 35 years since I've become, amongst other things, ready. Breach? I actually try to think about where to breach. Yeah, let me plan like a real genius strategist I am. You guys have tracking shots, right stick, tracking shot. Okay. You know what? Sure. Let's breach it here. And then we'll do this. And say we move in here. Chain bolt. Boom, boom. That takes care of both of you immediately. You're not going anywhere. And you know what, since you're not going to be able to do anything, let's just take cover. Do this. And so we can't actually hit you, but what if we move one more over like this way? Okay, so we can do that, but it's gonna lead to us getting hurt. So we'll rewind, move over here, and I guess just in case, do that. Cool. You know for sure that you're getting ready to pop out over here, so say we do this, static blast you, send you out the window. We're going to do another predictive bolt because there's a good chance that you're going to pop through here. And we end our turn. Cool. Now, all we got to do is... Oh, cool. The U we can actually shoot out. And then... I don't know. Say we do that. Jen, on the other hand, we need you to... I think you're gonna have a better time if we just do this with you and turn. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. And then now... Let's say we come over here, one sec, but I think we do that. Take cover. We take you. You know what? Let's do this with you. Take cover. Take you. Gonna take you. Blast you out the window. And use the laptop. And we're good. Rushwater PD holding cells. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, the station is currently being raided by a Spec Ops team, one of whom can transcend time. Right, and much of it is on fire. If you tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more of it is on fire. How? Well, obviously I'd get through the appropriate legal channels, but with the right lawyer, it could be under 6 months. Reachcliffe ought to do it. Or, if not, 2. If I don't satisfy curiosity, you leave me here to die? Classy. Fine, if you don't tell me, we'll still save you, but our hearts won't be in it. The quality of the rescue may suffer. I can't even... You're not even going to give me the chance to get all of that out? I see how it is. The hell just happened? I think you just met Liv Kennedy. I didn't love it. Ooh. I do also just genuinely like the style of this game as well. Avoid any long-term consequences? Me. So me at any given point. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who's Banks and why did the best backups team on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her? Just Banks, I caught a glimpse of her police file. They may have her pegged as a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. When I found her, she just shot her patient in the head with a 45. If she's not mom, she definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. So why would Liv Kennedy want her when... Was she an especially good doctor? I guess it's possible she's a great doctor. Shooting a patient in the head before surgery was kind of a power move. Your turn. Who is Liv Kennedy? She was my commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different timescale. The rest of us, you're dead before you know she's coming for you. That seems overpowered. I served her for 5 years in some nightmare clusterfucks, and I think Liv may have been the most dangerous single combatant on this planet. Oh, may be the most. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Well, now she's not. Now she works for Reactor. Reactor are private military, right? Who's hiring them this time? Private, but huge. The 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. If you asked me yesterday, I would have said the DSR military by another name. But if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed, and I have no idea why. If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. And if not, if today was a reactor-authorized op, this could light the fuse for World War V. Whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is going to lurch in ways even I can't predict, and I'm a seer. Alright, what's the story with you and Liv? We ran an extraction on a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute a hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. Jeez, I thought I got her killed. Then 6 months ago, she resurfaces pulling brutal heist for a PMC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. Okay, we do need to make some files. I have a map. We can work with that. Ooh, don't mind if I do. +2 knockback to final target. You know, since we can use this as going to be like our main utility if we don't have mana, so I like the idea of that. Cool. This is also what I'm excited for because we're gonna have the opportunity to do. Ooh, there's nothing I love more than fun outfits. Even if, like, you know, it's 3 and 3 for like different recolorings and stuff like that, but ooh. Confidence 0, dang. Just like me, huh? Alright, let's move on. Lovely condo, 48 minutes away. Is your safe house? It's cute. Well, it's my mom's place. She's she's at bingo. Alright, well here's what we need. Your map, printers, some thumbtacks, and like 40 meters of red string. She actually might be the only person I know who has a combination of items laying around. I like her already. Let's go to it. There you go. The drag. So how does this work? You drag string between us to prove we're friends? Okay. I think I can do that. Old friends, and then we got 2 connections left to make, so yeah, so served under you, and then let's strike on here. And then, let's see here. I walked in on Banks right after she shot the mobster I was tracking, Jaren Wexler. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago and is now a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Now Liv Kennedy has abducted her at a massive risk, and we're all left pending about what she knows about things that we don't. Yeah. Banks is the one that broke out of jail, but why? Alright, Rushwater PD oh, ow. A team of special forces wizards led by Liv Kennedy breached the Rushwater Police Department, killing 14 and busting out a prisoner, Desolate Banks. Then arrived hot in their tail, arguably too hot, the cops assumed he was part of it. I heroically rescued him, too much, Jen. And we got out alive, but we're not popular at DSR now. And he's working for Actier, I'm sure, but... Okay, so obviously you... And then... there's nothing I love more than being able to... Love some nice little red string. Then we got you. It all mixes me, no rush if you want to rearrange or go over details though. So Reactor, one of the biggest and by far the most effective private military outfit in the world. For years Reactor have done the DSR's dirty work, but now that they've had a police station on Rushwater soil, they've bitten the hand that feeds them and swallowed it whole. All bets are off. Black Ops Chronomancy. Also, there's nothing I love more than like specific magic names and stuff like that. So 1, Chronomancer, already super cool. 2, the fact that it's like very heavily based around, you know, manipulating time, and I think I'm gonna enjoy this a lot. Likes acting quickly, acting decisively, acting like a prick. Damn, so true. Dislikes weakness, slowness, stourness, town in Norland. Hobbies, dodgeball, don't play her at this. Blade Knuckles, don't play her at this. 100-meter sprint, don't race her at this. Liv was a DSR's Navy Star covert operative. She's able to move on a different timescale than the rest of us, rendering her actions effectively instantaneous. It's absolute bullshit. She vanished on her last official op with Zan and disappeared for 2 years. Now she's back with a team of special forces wizards, cutting a bloody path through the powder keg of southeastern geopolitics like a bull in a house of cards. So we got Zan Vesker, Navy Seer, likes naval history, Maz spiced apricots, red succeeding, assault staffs. Wow. Dislikes, memory tests, decisions, dairy, being asked about his dislikes. Hobbies, providing emotional support, providing fire support, backgammon. What the hell, Jen? Zan is an extremely old retired special forces operative who can see in the future. Actually, you can only see 1 second in the future, but in a breach and clear operation, that's a big deal. Wow, so it was like the timescale for this is also pretty... Well, the 4C, I guess, is not like in... I wonder if the 4C is in-game or not. Who knows? Jane used to serve under Liv Kennedy in the DSR Navy until she was lost in action. Now that she's back with a violent unknown agenda, Zan worries he might be the only one who knows how dangerous she is or how to counteract her power. He's probably overblowing it though. God, so this can be like, it's also the fun part about being like a Dragon Ball nerd and stuff like that, because Dragon Ball Super, you know, Goku fights someone that can manipulate time, and they push each other. So I'm like, I wonder if it's gonna do something along those lines where it's like, oh cool, you know, you can move so fast that you can basically effectively time travel. We'll see. Obviously, it was like, it's early to figure out what's going on. And it's me. Likes complicated cases, good filing system, skulls of every kind. My cat Daryl, not mutual. Sounds like a cat. Just like Steve Clark, traffic warlock. The Rushwater police, loose ends. Hobby is scrying, crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. Scrying, crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. I don't know. I thought that flowed better in my head. I hate writing bios. Also, me. I'm a Stormwatch, a private investigator, and a legal guardian to one emotionally distant cat. For the last 3 years, I've been finding missing people the cops couldn't or wouldn't. But it doesn't pay well, and work is drying up, and oh shit, these notes are smaller than I realized. Zan's things sound serious, and I think I can help, so off I go. Alright, guess we will move on. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks. At this point, I'd settle for where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Seriously? Give me 6 newt bones and a vial of her blood, and I can scry her location to within 3 meters. Okay, newt bones sounds doable. Yeah, I've got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown. But how do we get a hold of her blood? The cops would have taken it when they booked her, part of a standard DNA log. It'll be at the evidence lockup in Stone Club. Is that guarded? Heavily, but I know a guy there who owes me. I helped him find a skink last June. As long as I haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I can just ask him. Stone Cliff evidence lockup. Jen knows a guy. Ooh, Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient. Their optional extra goals that boost Wizard's confidence is in life, confidence only needed to wear more daring outfits. Try for them, but don't stress it. You can always come back to get them later with any new perks you've unlocked. They're at each level, and we'll start them to find out what they are this time. Finish with all team members at full health, and defenestrate 2 hostiles with a kill grenade. But you know what? I think since we're starting off on a new one, and you know we're about 45 minutes in, good, nice little bite-size way to handle things. So I'm gonna call it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and all that fun jazz. And I will see you in the next one.